We're actually live now. Hey everybody, welcome. See, chat's talking. I've added a chat window, so hopefully this will work. You know, technology is technology, so you can set something up and it doesn't work with this. And I'm hoping that with the chat being visible, the people who are watching on YouTube can see with the people on Twitch and vice versa, and everybody can have a conversation together a little bit. That's the goal. And the dog has started barking already. This is an ongoing thing. That is Lottie, not the Lottie that the channel is named after. Surprisingly, Lottie was also the name of my great-grandmother. So we named it. I named the company after her, my grandmother and great-grandmother. And then Lottie, our sweet dog, was named Lottie because it just was her personality. She's a Lottie. You can look, if you saw her face, she looks like a Lottie. So it fits perfectly. But she likes to bark. And she's normally pretty quiet. Now she talks. It's a funny thing. But whenever I go live, it's like suddenly she barks a lot. So that's where we are. We've tried multiple things trying to keep the dog happy. But eventually we will find what does. But I am Elizabeth. We're going to be doing neurographic art today. I'm looking forward. I did this stream on Saturday. If you missed it, it is up on YouTube, so you can go back and catch it over there. I'm Grace and Lottie's everywhere, so it's super easy. You can find me. It is spelled A-N-D, not with the little ampersand. But yeah, it's like super easy to be able to find it on all the platforms and things. So glad to have everybody here tonight. Nice, good luck with it. Is that yours, Lottie? So this picture reminds me a lot of how I used to play in MS Paint as a child. And I was following like the way that you set it up. We just drew some lines and then we were filling in the colors. Then I came in and you round your corners. So the base is watercolor. I used my Koi watercolors, which I have right here. Princeton brushes, or not Princeton, Winsor and Newton. I use Princeton brushes for my acrylics. Keep that straight. And if you're watching on YouTube, this stuff's in the description. There are affiliate links through Amazon, so you help support the channel with them. But just letting you know what I've used so far. Water, free from my, well, not free. I mean, I have to pay my water bill, but you know, straight from the tap. In an old canning jar that I just have around the house. Here's my little palette where I was working. I am still learning watercolor and I'm enjoying this. And so you guys are on the journey with me with this. So I hope you enjoy that. And everything. So I think it's time to just jump in with colors. So we started last time with the yellow. So I think yellow is a good place to start again. We'll just work through the same order. We're gonna be adding dimension in it. And this is where I'm deviating a little bit from what I've seen with it and with my own style. And I do have pieces that I have done. I've made a giant mess of my desk as normal. You really sound like a YouTuber. Well, that's where I got my start. So I've been on YouTube since 2016. So, but you can kind of see my style here with some of these pictures. That's pretty funny. Is the chat showing up? I didn't see it pop up. I hope it is. It works on, I have a gaming channel as well, if that's not hilarious. Yeah, here's some, I love neon colors as well. Made for your own skin tone. This ultra sheer. So instead of the way some of the places I saw with doing the neurographic, they tend to take a line to create the dimension and shadow underneath. Now because I did black, to shadow underneath, I would either need to use a gray on top of the color, or go the exact opposite, which would be use a white and create a highlight on there. I would rather kind of create each one of these being like a shaded piece, similar, like you can see here, this is in memory of Ish the fish, my sister's fish. That's a little bit shadowed in each one of the little pockets of color. And I think that will fit my style a little bit more. And then some of this is about having some freedom to do that. So still falls in it. I've seen examples where people did this that was labeled neurographic art in my research. So still in the umbrella, it may not be the full crew thing. Normally, oh, thank you for the follow. That's super cool to follow. I'm normally, just a full disclosure, I normally do a lot with colored pencils. So painting on stream is something new that I'm doing. We're gonna see if this will wake back up right here. It is waking back up, good. I've got my color list here. So let's start waking up our yellow, and we're just gonna deepen that color. And if we need to grab a little darker shade, this is Orlin Hue. It is 065 on the koi here. It is a yellow I tend to gravitate towards in my acrylics as well. I am live for sure, just to let you know the schedule, Saturday mornings at 10. And then I try to grab one day a week in the week that I go live. And still figuring out what the best day is for that, so notifications are great. I honestly think that this Saturday is going to be a spirograph. Look at that waking up there. A little more water in it. Okay, there's the wind coming again. We've got thunderstorms. I'm hoping that we will not have a thunderstorm, because if thunderstorm happens, all this gear is getting turned off and unplugged. The stream will end. I'm not risking any of this stuff. For good reason, I'm sure you, yeah. Oh, sad you have to go, but we're here, I'm here. Go check out the YouTube channel. I have a crazy backlog of content, so there is lots there. Oh, okay, looks like I've got about a half hour. So, oh my gosh, my husband's driving that. He's going to go help somebody move. In case you haven't put it together, Shrubway's my husband, but also my gaming partner. Okay, let's zoom in. We'll try to get the yellow. That is our goal. Get the yellow done today, right? A little progress, and maybe if things go haywire today, I can hopefully hop back on. Maybe I can probably grab a stream in on Thursday. So I'm trying not to do them on back-to-back days, but we're just gonna deepen this. If I have to, I've got my watercolor pencils as well. That's why I put coloring in, because there's a good chance I will jump in with the watercolors. I feel like I want some white. Bye! Okay, good, the chat is working. I see it starting to creep up. Awesome. I see chat. Okay, you guys can't see it. I dance to the music quite a bit. I have my face cam on. When I'm gaming and stuff, I'll end up stop and dance. Now I played Minecraft, so it's not like we're getting a little white here. Come out here. I'll start creating that beautiful. Oh, look at that. I like it. We're gonna zoom in. I'm gonna zoom you in so you guys can see it. Look at that beautiful dimension. There is a female cardinal outside my window right now. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Okay. I am happy with my choices. I am very happy with my life choices on this one. Can't say it all the time, but with this one right here, I am happy. So let's see, just a hair more, and then we'll set the focus. A little bit in. I'm gonna have the full piece. There we go. I think that'll have us there. And making a focus that stays on the art, not on me. Oh, that I'm happy. I'm really happy with that. Depth and dimension is our friend. One of the things I've learned with colored pencil is a lot of times when you want to bring the piece together a little bit, add like a little more, make it look a little more realistic or photorealistic, even if it's surrealism or whatever. You want to deepen your shadows. And so it's a lot easier to keep going back and deepen the shadows a little bit, deepen the shadows a little bit, deepen the shadows a little bit. So, anyway, having some fun this morning. We got our chill beats. Brought to you by a Spotify playlist. Today, so it's different music. I felt like lo-fi today. Hope you guys don't mind. It's not our normal playlist. I also thought we might come in and add textures on top of this. I thought that might be cool too, to add texture. That may be a part 3 as well on it with my markers. So we'll have to put, I'll actually probably put an isolation layer between the two. But I thought that might be neat looking. But adding this, I'm really happy about this next layer here. Look, I'm putting on. Together nicely. I think we need to get a little more color back over here. Into the exact oh gosh, no. I've never even tried stained glass. It would be cool. That would, if I was doing a collab with a stained glass artist, maybe. There was honestly this lady who used to do stained glass on TV, and her name was Vicky Payne. I always thought that was a really funny name to have if you're doing glass. She later went into like doing more home decor shows, but okay, coffee time. The wind died down. It may be good for the storm. I'm watching. This is going to be interesting. I did a gaming stream the other day in a storm, and that was kind of fun. black, so not a blended color. It's when it's a blended color that's like, oh, it's a little bit of a pain. I have a glass dip pen that I would love to use a little bit more, so I'm hoping I need a good inkwell so that I can use it, because the nib has to go really far down. So getting that set up is I need a very tall, skinny little thing to dip it in. Oh, we got an ad. I got to talk over the ad. No ad.
Critics are raving.
I don't feel safe here.
Death on the Nile is irresistible. It's smarter.
Who did this?
It's steamier.
Ooh, I like this.
It's a sleek thriller
You murder!
that will keep you guessing until the very end.
I will deliver your killer.
Death on the Nile. Rated PG-13. May be inappropriate for
trying to
children
get
under
it
13. Now
I don't have a
playing in
quick
theater.
button. Okay, good. That was short. We're back. Gonna work this a little bit more because it had time to dry. More of a line than I would like. Add a little bit more dark on the edge. We are going to be a 2-hour stream today, just FYI for everybody watching. I'm going to be going to help people move after my stream, so just kind of softening my lines a little here. Notice they were here to defined. Deepen these shadows just a little bit. There we go. Deepen that yellow a little bit. Okay, my coffee is empty. I'm gonna go refill it real quick. I will be right back. we're back. Let's wake up this magenta shade, which is 027, which is actually Pink Matter Lake. Oh, not Lake, just Pink Matter. It was close there, guys. Super close. 27. Let's wake it up here first. Wake you up, wakey, wakey. It's a very magenta pink, so I like that a lot. Okay, that looks like a good little bit there. Ready to go now. Okay. One pink done. I feel like I'm working super fast. This. The dog heard the ringing, but I was in the glass. It made her go. She is laying nicely right now on her pillow next to me. She has her favorite blanket on it. And I am not being overly anything with saying she has a favorite blanket. She really has a favorite blanket. I'm gonna add a little bit deeper.
With Squarespace, you
Oh,
can
more
sell
ads. Let's
organic,
talk.
raw,
Talking over the ad.
natural, or
Belts.
Talk.
clients for,
And how does that make you feel?
or
Come on, feel the burn.
They're not
sell
sponsoring this
content to
content.
people
This
who
is
like
just my
welcome
Spotify
back
playing
to
an
Test
ad.
Knitting.
Breathe in. You're breathing.
Yeah, Squarespace is everything you need to sell anything.
Use offer code Spotify for 10% off your Squarespace website.
There we go. Okay. We're moving. One more piece to go in the pink matter. I'm calling it magenta, but Just a little bit more up here. It's just that area is starting to take for a while. There we go. Check the weather real quick. See what I've got time-wise before it all goes sideways. Just saying I've got a little bit still left. Okay, we still got some time. Still got some time. Okay, keep going. Okay, next we'll go to blue. I'm so blue. Okay, this is 154. Okay, there we go. I want to do a bigger piece because my brush is totally loaded. Soften the edge there. Some water. The white. And more water. Give me a little more definition on this guy. We might come back. We'll let him dry for a little bit. He's pretty wet. Do the little guy. Just a little guy. To do on that size. Be careful, it is still wet over there. I have to flip this one because I started with the big piece. Oh, lots of wind again. That's so much wind. There we go. We're gonna flip.
Let your inner light shine with the new tinted moisturizer
Add.
light revealer
You may have
from
to
Laura
make it Spotify,
Mercier.
guys.
Made for your
I'm not
own
enjoying
skin
getting
tone,
these ads.
this ultra sheer formula is infused with complexion boosting pearls that will boost your skin's luminosity and protect your skin with SPF 25. Noticeably improve the look of your skin's natural radiance with Laura Mercier, the #1 tinted moisturizer brand. Reveal your luminous skin. Click or tap now to buy at Ulta.
Thank you. Welcome, Raiders. Oh, goodness, thank you, King Tiravian, for the follow. Welcome. So, I love it. Thank you, guys. Oh, I think it's turning out great. It's very reminiscent of my, like, the way I used to play in MS Paint. For when I was little, like, okay, I will date myself, but it was like basically you scribbled with it and you had like colors you could ink. I mean, there was only a mouse. It was, and I never got beyond that. Now I have like fancy digital art tools that I never use because I like to go back to I enjoy brushes and things a lot more and paints than digital, but so this reminds me of that, and I'm kind of using it. But oh my goodness, all these, thank you, Raiders. It's going pretty well. I do a chill stream a lot of times, so I end up with a lot of lurkers, which is totally cool. I understand because I do it too. But we are a stormy day right now, so I am up against the fact that at any moment I may have to just say, stream's over. And unplug everything to keep my equipment safe. I think so. I think it does end up looking like stained glass. And there's another layer that'll go on, and that'll be my part 3. So with this, that I will do with markers on top of it, Stabilos. I really like the way they work with my watercolors. I'm using Koi watercolors. A nice little 72 set here. It's actually the first time I've broken it out, so I'm having fun getting to use that. But yeah, welcome everybody. I don't know much that sounds great. So neurographic art is a style is designed to kind of help. It's a great way to decompress, to be able to just kind of like, you know, I don't know if you know what Zentangling is. It's like where people will kind of doodle and create the designs where they repeat them, and mandalas kind of have the same thing where you can just kind of let yourself relax in the art. YouTube like sent me a ton of videos lately for it, and so I thought, well, we'll try it because it was so close to my natural style. Hold on here, I'll pull up some of my style. So we're trying this. I am impressed by people who write Kuga, because I do not get to write a whole lot, and to be honest, I don't enjoy it as much as I should. And thank you for the follow as well. I'm still new to Twitch. I've been on YouTube since 2016, so I have quite a channel there. So if you want to look up any other stuff, you can go over there. I've got quite the backlog of content. Catalog, not backlog. You can to show groups. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. I am a small streamer right now. It's something I'm a gaming streamer as well. My gaming stream is BethAnn78. I'm probably Minecraft and some other things. Like I play FNAF with my daughter, which is an absolute blast. And I've just hit 60 followers on that, which was exciting. Still working to get my average of 3 so that we can completely fulfill affiliate over there. So was invited to join an S&P server. Okay, neurographic art again is this is watercolor. Using my kois right here. Right here is my little my palette where I'm keeping them wet and stuff. Neurographic art, you basically you just create a design, and you can do it with circles or shapes. The whole point is you don't want it to be perfect. And then, you're not trying to get perfect shapes, which is kind of hard for me because I do perfect shapes. Then you fill it with your fields of color. Now, I've tried some others where it wasn't. I did a background with pieces on top of it, and it didn't turn out well in my opinion. So this is like the first one that's actually turning out well. Then filled it with color. You round your lines. So that's one of the big things, is that you come through and there are no hard corners. So you can see how these come through and round them all to where they're more blobby shapes. And there's people also hating it, but not like the art is bad, more like my brain can't. I love color. Let me pull up some of my other pieces here, because here I've got some Christmases on top. Like that was one of my Christmas pieces where it was designed to look like my grandmother's ornaments that she gave. Well, she's no longer living, but that I got. And so then more traditional Christmas was this guy. This was our Christmas card this year. Right there. I really like neon. Oh, this was for my sister when her fish died. It's called Ish the Fish. This was the test for it. The real one is big. So, yeah, that was my test of concept. This one is designed to be morning glories. When we were in San Diego, they grew on a hill. So, then some neon here, right there. Something a little different. Yeah, more neon. More neon. That's watercolor. The others were acrylic. This one, yeah, that's the right way. Up this way for you guys. This one was the fall trees when I went to my cousin's wedding. So did those. This is similar to what I'm going to be doing on this. This is marker on top of the watercolor. So you see how it kind of creates texture on it. This was redwoods right here, looking up in the redwoods. This was just me playing with circles. Don't take this wrong way, but these remind me of those test patterns you see. Yes, these tests have been really good. I like creating depth, I really do. And then this was just me playing with circles again. I was back when we lived in San Diego. I was sitting on the beach. Here's a piece. So I also do color pencil and do coloring videos and teach people how to do it. So there's one of the coloring sheets right there. A Halloween sheet. So that's the ones I have handy and will actually like fit on camera. Oh, this one's a little different. I was just having some fun with palm leaves. And you can't tell it real well on camera, but it has iridescent paint also on it. So there's kind of shimmery leaves. I was trying out the colors. So when I get iridescent paints, I feel like I was afraid of that. I get it. I really, I understand like testing your depth perception and stuff. And I love creating things that I feel like have a little bit of dimension with them. So, but that's kind of my normal style. And Neurographic to me seemed adjacent to it when I started kind of researching it and looking. So I thought, okay, we'll try it out. We'll see. And, you know, trying things that are adjacent to your own style can help your style grow. And you can learn other ways, like other tools for your toolkit to start putting into it. So that's what I'm kind of doing with this. So. I have a backlog of content over on YouTube, a backlog catalog of content over on YouTube. I've been there since 2016. So. Been enjoying learning Twitch and getting to become active on this platform as well. I'm figuring out what content, because I don't, right now it's just the same content, well, same live streams going up on both, and I want to kind of find a home, like what is Twitch content for me and what is YouTube content, if that makes sense, because I don't like them being identical, because that seems kind of silly, so I'm struggling, so I'm open to ideas, especially people who are a little more knowledgeable with Twitch. Too.
Those big wireless companies try to lure you in with a new phone just to lock you into a contract. Not Simple Mobile. If you have a great smartphone you love, you can get a
This
powerful
blue is
nationwide
not creating
5G
depth as
network
much as I
without the
want.
contract.
Looks like we
Just
need
text the word BYOP
To me, it looks like it needs a little more
to see if your phone's compatible. Simple Mobile. Out with the old.
Yeah, thanks for not wanting, like, I
Data rates may apply.
appreciate
Visit
you not
simplemobile.com/privacy
wanting it to come across
policy
the
for
wrong
privacy
way.
policy and the terms and
I
conditions.
feel like sometimes when all you have is a little
Compatible 5G capable devices
box
required.
and just the
Actual
words,
availability
like
coverage
getting
may
the
vary.
feeling
5G
across is a
network not
little
available.
hard.
All areas. 5G upload speeds not yet available.
Because you don't get tone as easily. It's great having you guys. Feel free to hang out and chill. Ooh, a lot of white there, a little more than I wanted. Storm appears to be holding on. I may get this done. Well, this part of it. I'm not going to be doing the marker today. You got to let it sit for a bit. Okay, we're ready to move on. Green is next, guys. I do have a Redbubble shop too if you wanted prints of anything. Go for it. I'm not going to be hurt if you don't. It's kind of, I felt like I was creating that art and it should be somewhere if people wanted it, so. Pretty sure it's in my Willow links. So if you liked it, you can get it on a mug. I really want it on baby phone cases. I just went to purple. We're doing purple next because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. I meant to go to green. We're going to purple. I thought it might be fun to try another one of these, not with my normal thing where I just kind of act like a middle schooler with color. Which, don't get me wrong, I love my middle school colors. I love that it's all over the place, but giving myself like it's just going to be in blues or things like that might be a neat way to kind of explore. And see what happens there. Okay, I'm looking for 173. There you are. The camera's behaving today. The camera was not behaving last week or on Saturday. Thank you, Mr. Shrubway. Take it you got where you were going. We're helping a friend move today, so he's over there. For a little bit before he goes to work, then after I pick up my daughter from school, I'm going to be heading over. It's just far enough that I can't go back and forth easily. There we go. Purple. Purpley purple. Rain. It's 15 minutes from now. Two colors. Can we do two colors in 15 minutes, guys? Well, technically 2.5. I normally like to stream for 2 hours, but I also will cut it if I'm done. Like there's no more to do that day. Or moving on would be weird. Stay wet. I'm just gonna have to work with it for a minute. harsh lines. Run in a little bit. Sticking wet. Purple in.
Is there a better feeling than discovering a new
Now we will
album
do green.
or a binge-worthy podcast? Each
go to
feels like a
green.
hidden gem that speaks directly to you. And at Society 6,
And it's another
there are
ad.
hidden gems to
It's ad
discover
time.
every day as you explore designs by over
green is
450,000 independent
114.
artists, printed on decor, apparel, phone cases, and more. Give it a try and find your hidden gem today at society6.com. That's society6.com.
I was really out of green. Green. I don't have a ton of green. We've only got 4 green spots on here. Let's get it nice and wet here. I may have gotten that too wet. A lot of water in my brush. still really gray outside. Go. And I just have orange left. We're almost done with today. Wake it up. And orange was 024. Thank you. Welcome, abuse of you. We're adding dimension right now. So. Also, if you notice, I added chat to it as well on the video so that it doesn't feel so weird when I'm talking to one platform. That was my thought. So we had a raid over on Twitch a little earlier. So I think it's turning out nicely. I'm going to add marker on top of it as well, just because, you know, I don't like to just kind of quit on a piece. I like to keep going till it's incredibly busy. So texture would be good on this. Switching up the music today too a little bit. Playing my Spotify list so if we get weird ads. That's why. It's also like on the edge of a thunderstorm here, so I'm watching the weather as well. How is your Tuesday going? News of you? I said Monday. It's like it's not Monday. It's Tuesday. Yesterday was Monday. We did a lot of gaming streaming yesterday. That's what you were doing. So I was, yeah, I did a lot of streaming yesterday with the shrubs. And, it went really well. Like, viewership's up, which is super cool. Makes it a lot more interesting too when your chat's talking and things. Yep, Tuesday. I'm at work. Ooh, remote work. I get that. I had a job. It was a client, so I always work at home, but and it was kind of strange working from remotely. You know, they were based in the UK and there I was in California. And it was very strange. And I'm not very good with what most people would consider work-life balance. My life just kind of all melds into one. It has for a very long time. Like, there's not harsh lines between it. And so having a client and working in that way was very, very different from that perspective, because it wasn't just me creating content. It was working for somebody else, and it almost felt a little bit easier to turn off the computer and not work. But yeah, it definitely makes lines very blurry. And not that I think we can ever have like truly segmented lines, and I don't think we necessarily should have like harsh lines like back here, let it sit for a second. Yeah, it was a very weird kind of a setup. Let's see where the storms are. Oh. Okay, rain. I have like two apps that I look at. One is just kind of gives me an hour to hour, and the other one, like, it's the best app, and it's based on Louisville. It's the NBC in Louisville, and it's not like all NBCs have their radar. It loads the fastest. Like, it's so funny. It's like I get weird weather alerts because I get Louisville weather alerts when we're not even close anymore. Okay, it's still just sitting to the north of us, which I'm kind of happy about. But. Okay, So the storm update is there's no storms just yet. It's just really dark and really gray and kind of windy. I think I'm done painting for right now because I kind of need to let it all sit. Can't do any of the marker. Let everybody see the colors again. So here's the palette. Using the Conors. Yeah, I think it's time to call it. And thank everybody for coming by. Sorry I'm ending it so close to when you just got here. Views of you. I'm having trouble. I was having trouble yesterday too talking. But replay's up. It'll be there so everybody can catch all of the bits and pieces. And there'll be a part 3 when I come back in with my markers and using these guys. The Stabilo 88s. Let's take this off. Oh, don't move it. Oh no, now it's gone loose. Okay. Okay, come on. Welcome to having cameras. Yeah, these Stabilos right here. Yeah, I'm all the way up. There we go. To kind of match it up, so we'll be doing color matching and having some fun with that because I like it to be like a really close tone on tone with that.
Plus, Hulu and
Be similar
ESPN Plus
to
come to
like
life. To your left, all your classic characters from Disney Plus. Hey, there's Loki.
I know what this place is.
Next, we
This
stop at Hulu
piece.
for 9 Perfect Strangers.
right here. There, you can see I did the tone on tone,
Next up,
kind of fill in
must-see
the
sports
blocks of
from
color.
ESPN Plus.
It'll be fun to figure that out and get it ready.
$13.99 a month.
I'm looking forward to
Includes
doing
Hulu
it.
ad-supported plan.
It's
Access
been a
to
minute,
from each service separately.
so
Terms
coming up with
apply.
some
See
new
DisneyBundle.com
textures
for
and things like
details.
that. So I'll be brainstorming those between now and then. Maybe Thursday, probably Saturday. Just depends on how my week ends up shaping up. Then we'll be back live. My notifications are great, so I've enjoyed getting to hang out with everybody today. It's been a lot of fun. Having the interaction. Thank you all the raiders who came by and all the new Twitch followers. That was super cool. And